First of all, thank you, Rohit, for coming all the way from San Francisco. That's not a small thing. And happy Diwali to you all. And as part of the ritual, we need to speak. But there is no rule that you should listen. So you need not. You can have a smile and you need not listen. So once we start talking, we never know when it will end, right? Usually. But that can't be like that today. So we'll try our best to finish off as soon as possible. See, when we celebrate Diwali, I just came to know that we celebrated electronically, right? You did not use the actual diya. So because of the restrictions here. Like that, we also might be encountering many restrictions in our own life to express ourselves, right? How many of you are really missing that smell of the crackers? See? And of course, the mom-made homemade food, not getting from the sweet shop, but homemade, wonderful, tasty food. How many of us really missing? Be honest. Yeah, I know you are honest. So Diwali or any other festival that we celebrate are very organic and interconnected, where each festival has its own unique purpose. Have you ever seen anywhere else in any other culture where the knowledge, the power and the wealth all are feminine powers? Have you ever seen anywhere else? I don't think so. There isn't any. Goddess Saraswati, Goddess Durga, or Goddess Lakshmi, or the symbols for our wealth, knowledge and power. It's so unique to us. When we celebrate each festival, the way we dress, the way we eat, the activities that are unique to each festival across the year, they have evolved over a period of time to impart certain kind of values. They are the props that we do. The activity that we take care of is the activities that we do has an impact on our mind. For example, there was a young thief. Anybody has stolen something anywhere? None, right? So there was a thief who wanted to steal petty things every day, now and then, make his life. But interesting observation came to his, it occurred to him that the king wanted his daughter to be married to a young sannyasi. The sannyasi, obviously, who has taken the path of being celibate and not to focus on family life, have a wonderful journey to divinity, and we all struggling in our regular routine life, right? So this king wanted a young sannyasi because he thought that the sannyasi might be well educated, highly realized soul, but bringing back him into family life, maybe his daughter will be happy and the kingdom will be happy. This news came to this thief. The thief thought, how come the king wants to marry his daughter to a sannyasi? It's very interesting. Maybe this is a jackpot for me. So he went into the outskirts of the forest from the kingdom, and he wore a dress of a sannyasi, and he started doing penance, acting like doing as if he's really doing the penance. And many others are on their own path and doing the penance. But interestingly, when the king's people come and look for this young sannyasi, they go one after the other and ask, hey, will you marry our king's daughter? And most of them would say, no, I am already done, I want to move on, I can't. So, but they come next as a turn, they come and talk to this young sannyasi who is acting as a thief who is acting as a sannyasi. When they approach him, if he say yes, they are doubt, right? So this guy seems to be a fake guy. Maybe he is just acting. If he says no, then they will pass on, right? So then he will lose the opportunity. So he is now contemplating whether to say yes or no, and still sitting idle and not speaking up. Then somebody in those representative of the king said, hey, this guy seems to be persuasive. If king comes and asks him, maybe he will accept it. So then the thief thought, oh, this is a wonderful idea. Let me continue acting. So then the next day, the king, with the entire fanfare, and you know how the king appears, he comes along with everyone, and king in a formal ritual way puts his feet, the thief's feet on in a tray, washes his feet, and then and asks, hey, young sannyasi, you look so intelligent, you look so young, can you please marry my daughter? At that spur of the moment, this thief thinks that, hey, by having a fake dress and being a fake sannyasi, the king himself is honoring. What if I am a real sannyasi? This transformation occurs and he stops stealing and he says, I don't want to marry your daughter and I will be a sannyasi. This story was told in our times, which only communicates that what we wear counts. Have you ever gone in a casual dress to a workplace versus how you go to a temple, how you go to an interview, how you wear your dress counts. Similarly, little things that we do in the festival communicate certain messages. Be it why we treat wealth the way we treat. Wealth is invented by humans. Man invented the wealth, but man has become the slave for the wealth. So there is a message saying that you should regard wealth, you should earn wealth, you should respect wealth, you should spend it wisely and don't waste it. That is the crux of when we do Lakshmi Puja. So everything is, and the entire festival, if you recollect our actual festival activity, we take shower, we wear new clothes, we make special food and clean up the altar and do our simple worship at our own way. And then all the senses are enabled, clean the body, clean the mind and have a festive atmosphere and celebrate. And we celebrate in groups also. There are some festivals we celebrate as a community. We are less used to celebrate festivals in a community, but over a period, we are now also celebrating festivals as a community, which is every festival across the year has a significance. So I feel that coming all the way from the motherland and staying here, you need not forego your identity, who you are, where you come from, what values you cherish and how we are raised. I was listening to an NPR radio program by a scientist who was saying that, she was saying, until teenage 22, their front lobes are not developed on the brain. So they cannot make decisions. It is parents who have to make decisions. It is so against the Western stereotyping that teenagers should be left alone. So at age 22, 24 onwards, both memory is stable and also logic is also developed. So at this age, when you come all the way from here, from India and different parts of the world, so we need to carry our roots, values and cherish our values and be proud who we are, what is our heritage, what is our culture, and be modern, be contemporary, learn good things here but give back to the community. And this Diwali, I hope, brings that light in all of us, as Rohit ji said, and appreciate your time and attention. I hope you have listened because of the volume of this mic. Unfortunately, you can't escape. I would say last thing, when the saying we have, right? Asatoma Sadgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma Amritangamaya. What is that? Anybody knows? Then whatever I say counts, right? So when we sing that, we say from darkness to light. So let us lead from darkness to light. And symbolically, when we light the lamp, that's what we do. When we offer our prayers, when we offer Haldi Kumkum to deity, it is not about Haldi Kumkum is any ritual with some scary stuff. It is symbolically saying that Prutyatmane, the Gandham Samarpayami. Oh divine, you are still in the earth. That's what we feel. And that's as an acknowledgement I offer Haldi Kumkum. And then second comes when we offer have you ever offered incense sticks? Right? When, even in room when it's not clean, we do that, right? So, but the spirit is Vayu Atmane Dhupam Darshayami. When we say that, hey, there is air because of your air, I am living, and I acknowledge that. Then third comes Akashatmane Pushpam Samarpayami. The pushpa, the flower that represents, which is looking towards the sky, beyond even in the stratosphere, you are there, whoever you are, that big superpower. And then comes when we offer food, Amrutatmane Naivedyam Samarpayami. When you offer food to deity, it is not that God will come and eat from that murti and go. It is symbolic, saying that the food that comes in is also you. That is what is keeping me alive. And lastly, Tejovayatmane Deepam Darshayami. When you offer light, we symbolically say the light, the small spark that keeps us who we are, but alive versus dead, that is what is you. That's the spirit when we do. And I appreciate your quality time. I hope I could, in a brief time, share my message. I apologize if I have taken more time. Namaste.